money. Brown bag
Futurewave.
money.
You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Brown bag money. Brown bag money.
Yo.
Brown bag money.
Futurewave.
You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Yo, good evening everybody. We're just gonna drop a few tracks. We're gonna let everyone tap in. And then the man himself, Futurewave, is gonna be gracing us. Good day everybody, good evening.
Seen kids with ball skills go from pills to heroin. Breath from the bundles got me the leather polo letterman. I leveled up, now put my name in places that the legends in. Can't catch you, we spray the weapon at your next to kin. Like wild cartel Mexicans, spin you like lucha libre wrestling. Leave you resting in front of the reverend. My reign will never end, cause my product nothing less than a 10. Fiends feel euphoria before the needle press they skin. Who can mess with him? Nigga, your best effort estrogen. I'm kinging in, my name ringing in places.
Yeah, big up who's locking in now.
Choking the shit out of the game like Dan Severin. We out for dead presidents, new plugs and back
Corey, RDB, shout out to Copenhagen Crates,
drop shit fans quick fast to purchase.
Washinsky, Jimmy Pop Crates, Golden Era, OT Savlon, Johnny Boy, and Karen Holness. We're just gonna let people tap in. We're gonna play a few tracks, and then the man himself is gonna join us tonight. Shout out to Johnny Crates, Zuna Beats.
Slap like to the motherfucker zombie. Bags of money in the duffel laundry. Salam alaikum, the hell the only place I'ma take him. I'ma pass on the bacon bitch out. I only want the pancakes. Behold the mandate. Society's a secret. He a soldier. We know about a handshake. Like a blitz in the clan bake. Shake it like a can of paint. Smoke banana flakes. Make a paper plates, yo. Cut the cracks like
Futurewave.
You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Super knack, my man. Staying great.
Mornings on the beach, Coronas in my reach. It's what I think about before I hear the tire screech. I'm my own boss these days, no one can fire me. Nobody. Mornings on the beach, Coronas in my reach. Mornings on the beach, Coronas in my reach. Mornings on the beach, Coronas in my reach. It's what I think about before I hear.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's locking in tonight.
own boss these days, no one can
Dan,
fire me.
C-Spemmy Beats, Piku Design,
Team inspire me.
Cash Leet.
Saloon shooters make them hurl up and ride.
Just gonna drop a couple more tracks.
Curl up and die.
Then the man himself is gonna tap in tonight.
Bad words when I drive. I just pray I stay
It's gonna be a good one.
birds in the sky. Try to be a nice guy, rather be a wise guy. They know I hold it down in my lane on my side. Cause the truth
Futurewave.
so
You have to control this song tonight, you see.
I'ma go out in a place where they wondering why I try. I'ma keep my hands steady, drop blood at high norm. Brown bag, tie cold, instead of both through typhoons. If you ain't hit your side jet, then we'll hit your side soon. Young kamikaze pilot, watch out when we fly through. Watch out.
I love my own buckets, taking bumps off the cuticles. You don't really know beef unless it's musical. I love it when sun says life is beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to West Coast Mo,
Saying you cute to go.
Cool Drizzy Frizzy.
But for you, I got two to show. That's for me to hold. My hand is not for you to know. Every re-up is coming before I'm truly low. There's no guns or am I lying like the Truman Show?
Yeah, shout out to MC DJ Finn.
These stories from my past keep my L's on a diet. But always motherfuckers wanna shoot down on a pilot. Fresh Prince style, exiled, I'm on fire. Trippy, I walk through storms with no raincoat. They wean themselves with different
That came in the post today.
coat. Either way, I'm
One more track,
below my rate though.
and then we're gonna get Futurewave to join us.
It's innate though.
SAS, how you get your shoulder so cold, son? I've been breathing new life in the old lungs.
Shout out to the real big left.
2-9 on the soul cross. I can hear the fat lady, guess the show's done.
For real. your shoulders so cold, son. I've been breathing new life in the
Yo. Check. Hey yo. Yo. Check. Hey yo. I need acres and millions in my disposal. My mind's on global while you hoping niggas know you local. I clock dough from potent vocals. I drop on the Pro Tools. Flourishing on the level niggas know we're close to. Before a rapper had
Shout out to James Steele.
when they throw spoons. Two niggas overdose, then we switch to coke moves. My bitch a god.
Big up Hobgoblin in the house.
Pleasure and luxury, and she swore to do anything for the love of me. Told her how to use the Digi-OT and the double tree. This spoons to go in his bag, and he gon' come for 3. Fuck school, I learned chemistry in the project kitchen. Prego jar, boiling water, dump the product in it. Ice cubes to help the shit lock up. Lately I've been winning.
Futurewave is going to join us soon
The witch doctor.
after this track.
I hustle and skill. Buy a CD and the vinyl, get a couple of pills. Been ripping shit like a rusty razor cutting your drill. Touch the paper cause I care about how the customers feel.
You have to control this song tonight, can I say?
Fabricated stories. You niggas bore me. You spitting poorly. I'm raw horse, try to snort me. Raw Peter paid myself and say fuck poorly. Middle finger to the Lord forever, Lord.
Shit, I be tryna live comfortable until I meet my casket. Tryna stash a package, but it's seeing through the fabric. Tryna run the streets.
Yeah, big up everyone who's locked in live. I know you're excited about this one.
Another dollar underneath the mattress. And I've been tryna live comfortable until I meet my casket. Tryna stash a package, but through the fabric. Run the streets with ratchets wide, young and squeezing Maddox. Another day, another dollar underneath the mattress. Hold up. More shit that we go through. Another Fino did is cold blow. Try to buy new Benz, all low. But one take a bump like all low. In my pocket with a show though. Never see me talking what we gon' do. Better side on the ass, come show you. All the helpers get low when we roll through. No side with a cold black scroll. Make a move, hope no cops know. They'll rarely leave the whole block froze. Both thieves get your whole block stole. My dope, just when you thought that you figured it out. Jack boys in the end of your house. Hit the target and injure the spouse. In the dragons that sipping the stout. GTA got it. Where all the grandmas wildin'. Yosemite Sam, all the pistols is out. Need a shorty in Sicily, Dr. Fishtail, the infinity. Piece of rum out Brooklyn now, piece of rum out Italy. Should I be trying to live comfortable until I
Yes.
try to stash a package, but it's seeing through the fabric. Trying to run the streets with ratchets wide, young and squeezing Maddox. Another day, another dollar underneath the mattress.
Brown bag money.
You have to control this song tonight, can I say?
Yes. We got Futurewave in the house today. How you doing, sir? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
I hear you. First of all, thank
How
you.
you doing, brother?
Thank you for taking time out in your day. I know you're a busy man and you're working at the moment to do this. A lot of people are excited to hear and see you. So before I get started, I just want to say Futurewave you're probably one of my favorite producers now. You know, everything that you do is, for me, an instant purchase. All the projects you've done in the past, they have just that level of quality and this sound, and, you know, from start to finish, every project is well thought out. You know, you've worked with some of my favorite underground MCs. Last year was a killer year for you, so to have you on here tonight is a big pleasure, so thank you very much.
All the pleasure's mine, brother. Thank you for reaching out and allowing me to, come on your platform and speak.
Cool. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to ask you a few things, and then we're going to drop some more tracks, and we're just going to go backwards, forwards, and then maybe open it up for people to ask you some questions too. Is that okay?
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Cool. So my first question is, as you was growing up and getting into hip hop, what were the people or crews or MCs you was getting into when you first started listening as a fan?
I think like the first project that really like made an impact on me was like Doggy Style Snoop. You know what I mean? Obviously Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was definitely a big influence on me. So, but Doggy Style, like I was like 8 years old. Like I knew that album from front to back.
Cool.
So, and the neighborhood I grew up in, it's a predominantly hip hop neighborhood. You know, a lot of reggae, hip hop, R&B and shit. You know, a lot of great artists came from my neighborhood. you know, and that had a big impact on the Canadian music scene back in the days, like Ghetto Concept and Red Life, Infinite, you know. So just growing up in the neighborhood and seeing guys that are already involved in the music industry, and it just motivated me and, you know, made me feel like I do it too, you know?
Yeah, cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably like Canada was probably similar to like the UK. You know, we obviously had all the big American artists and acts that we heard, but you know, in the UK, like you said, you had our own independent scene as well that probably not the rest of the world are aware of.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
And
yeah.
you know, them guys play probably as a bit just as big as influence as the main people that we all kind of know.
100%, bro. Definitely. It's different when you grow up in that type of neighborhood and from something like where you don't really have that around you. You know, I had hip hop around me from when I was
Yeah.
a little kid. So, yeah.
And so, was you like a collector of hip hop? Was you buying tapes, CDs, vinyls?
Oh, hell yeah. I got a mean CD collection, a crazy vinyl collection. I mean, I have a lot of oldies like from the 60s and the 70s and shit, but I got a lot of hip hop. A lot of
Yeah.
rare shit too, white label hip hop and everything. I was buying vinyl back when I was like 13, 14.
And then, what was the kind of catalyst that made you think, right, I want to start producing or making beats?
Honestly, it's probably just listening to like Wu-Tang shit. Like it made that kind of an impact on me. Whereas I'm listening to it and it's like, yo, I want to make this. Like I want to be able to make something like this, you know? So I don't know. I was maybe 12, 13 years old. Like I remember talking with my man 360, 36 Cypher, you know, and we were talking about just making music even back when we were kids and you know.
Yeah. And I mean, regarding like collecting and vinyl and stuff, when it comes to you like getting ideas for like your projects and start and breaks and stuff like that, are you digging for vinyl or what's your source of getting inspiration for like the music you make?
Well, I would love to have a vinyl collection right now. But all my vinyls are at my mom's house. But I just dig through like wherever I can get it, you know. Even YouTube, I don't discriminate. As long as it sounds good, the quality's good, and it could translate well in a mix, then I'll use it. But if it's like if it sounds like some MP3 shit, I won't use it. The quality has to be good if I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what going on to the quality. A thing about you, everything you do, that is that air of quality. You know, with I know you're an engineer and you can mix tracks properly. I mean, a lot of producers or people who make hip hop, that's a fundamental thing they kind of miss out, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, like the type of rap that we do, it's more about a vibe, more so than having the best quality. I mean, you could have great quality but a garbage record. So you could have a shitty quality but an amazing record, you know,
Yeah,
like something that people will listen to for years to come. You know, so quality is just me. I like my stuff to sound a certain way. So that's why I kind of take my time with the mix and everything.
yeah,
So, but it's not the end all be all for me. Like
yeah.
to me, I'd rather just someone just go in and just get whatever they need off their chest and give it to the world, you know?
And I mean, is it like you have a massive hard drive of beats or ideas that you think that you could match to artists or projects, or you kind of think of a concept or an album, or you think about working with someone and then you go from there?
Nah, man, I work per project. Um, I don't have like a stash of beats like that. If it doesn't get used, I usually scrap it. Like I don't even go back to it. So I don't.
Yeah,
So if I'm working on a particular project right now, I'll spend like a week, 2 weeks just cooking up beats, and just sending the artist the music until we have enough for like a project. You know.
yeah,
And whatever doesn't get used, I don't even look at it no more because it makes no sense. Like obviously it's not clicking, you know? Not everything I make is that fire, bro. I wish. I wish.
So, I mean, you said like you got into the production at maybe at a young age, like in your early teens. I mean, how many years did you think it took you to kind of like be at a point where you can actually feel confident putting out the stuff?
Man, like a long time ago. I think I thought I was dope at 19. I mean, at 19, at 18, 19, I was already going to, you know, I was presented contracts and stuff by companies, you know, in the area from where I'm from, MO Entertainment, BE Records. You know, I never signed anything though, you know, but people were always interested in my music. Like people know me for doing music, even from high school, you know.
And the name, a bit like the name Futurewave, is that the name you've gone from day one?
No, no. Used to go by Soundwave.
Yeah.
And that was a name that was given to me. But like obviously, like, you know, Kendrick Lamar's producer was Soundwave and shit, and I was like, you know what? My actual company was called Futurewave. I still was Soundwave, but my company was called Futurewave at that time. So I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go by Futurewave.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was already registered and everything, so I was good to go.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to just drop a couple more tracks, and then we're going to get back into some more questions. Is that cool? And then
hell yeah.
And I will do a few showers. Are you driving at the moment, or are you cool?
No, I parked. It was difficult because like I thought I was able to connect you to my earpiece.
Yeah.
But it just connected to the car and it causes like a delay and shit. So I just parked up. You know, it's all good.
Cool. Right, I'll drop I'll just drop a couple of tracks, and then we're going to get back into it. Is that cool? Yeah.
Definitely. Let's go.
Cool.
What up, Ben? Papa Nicks. Chill it, man, bro.
Take that work out your nuts, boy, you stupid. Take that work out your nuts, boy, you stupid. Take that work out your nuts, boy, you stupid.
Mercenary, my brother.
I don't wanna hear.
I got my wifey in here. Gotta watch my mouth.
Take that work out your nuts, boy, you stupid. We made 33 up to 30. I'm Patrick Ewing. Passing packs fastly, but dressing like I could lose it. Gave niggas
was good.
Blueprint, they blew it. My food only dogs can chew it.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's locked in.
Had no flying no more. They shot the rocket.
Sorry if I can't see your names, but big up everyone who's locked in.
Mooch.
I love this record.
So we're going to mix them up quick, because we've only got some limited time with Futurewave. But there's going to be an extended mix, which I can email everybody. No talking over the top.
Price of your life, dog. Now you will live. Hey yo, y'all off breeze. Couldn't be this with a large lead. I shoot it, try to off you and had you running with poor speed. Flash it out. My hustle blog go back a while. Father sold bricks. I wanted out. He gave you that about.
Yo, Finn, stop this, bro.
Fuck the 7-5, they wanna see me trapped in prison. Fuck the 7-5, they wanna see me trapped in prison. Fuck the 7-5,
one of my favorite beats.
Like Peter Rolak, cause getting scratched.
Yo, buy my work.
I love the way this switches.
You lack the vision, keep a gas spit and turn you faggots to an apparition. And slide black dick deep in the back of your wisdom. Kicking venom like you pimping Kenism. Forever the mission is to elevate and expand the cake to the planet straight. Get on the track and spray gamma rays. Dirty money serving, cutty baggies to the Lando Lake. Dirty money serving, cutty baggies to the Lando Lake. Dirty money serving, cutty baggies to the Lando Lake. Handle weight, my clan is vandals and niggas who scam us straight. Tooler shit, tooth to sniff, this is tutoring. Waters are shark infested and you dudes tuna fish. No bitches that hide the dog food by the
Yeah, we're going to drop one more track, then we're going to get back into it. Just keeping it quick.
From my block to Budapest, smooth like a knife through your flesh, flex like Luger, double G's on the shoes, stupid, I'm super fresh, ducking a new arrest, won't see no rest to the coupe and see less in the booth, produce nothing but fire, the new days caress, the future wave,
No time it is, man, brown bag money shit. No time it is, man, brown bag money shit, man. Feeling like an irresponsible fucking maniac right now, man. Brown bag money, I'm forever eating. Moving drought-proof, speeding through every season. They say they're gonna catch me, but I never see you.
I wish I had my copy still, bro.
7 feet, sons of rally pepper, I'm the junior boss. Marcus telling me stories about the toothy laws. Hit the band, checking what the Cooper calls. Then I hit the back streets, get the Uber laws. They shooting off spoons full of Beetlejuice. So many rappers, line fans say they need the truth. Soon as they hear the records, they know I'm bleeding through. Caught them outside the club, it's the music that they scheming to. This ain't that regular bread, it's got the veal on it. Tile floors in the crib, so clean you eat a meal on it.
Yeah, we're gonna let this one play out.
I like to string them out and
Definitely.
make all the hookers vomit. I make this withdrawal for all the victims. I'm trying to separate from the competition. They say we next up, I can't argue with them. Minus 20 degrees, he's still barbecuing. So I make this withdrawal for all the victims. I'm trying to separate from the competition. They say we next up, I can't argue with them. Minus 20 degrees, he's still barbecuing.
Wow. Heard the bullshit.
We got requests already.
Fuck with crime. You better relocate to a hole or something.
Used to move butter off Mary and outfit Presbyterian. Fuck these rap septuagenarians, I'm that new heroin. One sample left the game engine. Brown bag full of baby.
Yeah, shout out Daniel Son, tapped in.
I put the old dog down behind the barn and throw dry ice on my arm, cause now I relay my pain different. Might see me at a tavern eating fish that's battered. Got the average rapper pissy like an iffy bladder. If I don't got the blicky with me, I'm equipped with daggers. Either way, just skip the chatter, fuck a conversation. My bitch said I'm getting fatter, quite the observation. I still make her friend's panties feel the condensation. You can kiss the sack, there's no more room on my dick. Pull up with 5 doctors in the whip in case you really sick. Shit, I'm coughing, may just have me in a coffin rich.
What's everyone's favourite track off this album?
More Hoffman stiff.
Wow. I make this withdrawal for all the victims. I'm trying to separate.
Shout out to the Music Man 100.
They say we next up, I can't argue with them. Minus 20 degrees, he's still barbecuing. So I make this withdrawal for all the victims.
Futurewave.
I'm trying to separate from the competition. They say we next up, I can't argue with them. Minus 20 degrees, we still barbecuing.
Yep. So that was off your the debut album, Daniel Son, Futurewave, Pressure Cooker. I think that was a lot of people's introduction to you as a producer and Daniel Son as an MC, and that was a dope album. I just want to talk about that. We won't go too much into it, but it's all going to lead into it. But obviously, I ordered that album off official crates, and as everybody knows, that was a massive, balls up from official crates. I mean, you did sell me a personal copy and signed it, so I'm very thankful for that. So I'm glad to own the original. But then you also repressed it yourself. What I wanted to just ask, you set up Wow God Music, where you sell your own tapes and CDs and vinyls. I mean, was that out of the frustration of maybe being let down by a label, or that's something you was doing before the official crates thing?
No, I just needed a platform just to sell whatever physical copies that I had personally, So I had Pressure Cooker CDs, Head Crack CDs, just all my projects. And instead of, selling it through the DM, I wanted to just have a website where I can just have the music, you know what I mean? And it just became something a little bigger than that. But that's originally what it was for, yeah. Because
obviously there was a project released via Tough Kong, I think, or a couple of albums come out on Tough Kong, and then you also seem to have a good relationship with Fuck Rap. who are a great label, and then
yeah, definitely.
and then it seems like you release some on your own. What's the deciding factor like when you decide to either release everything solely on your own or to go with a label like Fuck Rap?
It depends on the artist that I'm doing the project with. Like if we can do business together, like, and you trust me and I trust you with the money and stuff like that, then I don't mind selling. It's better to sell it independently, rather than going through a label. But obviously, if you want to, have less work, then go through the label. But to sell like these vinyls by yourself, it's crazy amount of work.
Yeah.
So, but the payout is way better.
Yeah, yeah.
Way better.
I mean, I've got to say, like, every time I've bought something off yourself, like Wavgov Music, never an issue. You get things sent out to you super fast. It's a smooth process. If there's any issues, instant replies. And it's sad to say, but that's kind of like refreshing because there's a lot of artists or labels that don't operate on that same level, and and you're a one-man band, and you're doing it proper. I mean, I've got big shout out to Copenhagen Crates, also Fuck Rap Records, Tough Kong, Dort, but as an independent person, you're doing an amazing job. So
thank you.
Big up yourself.
Thank
and
you.
I saw that you posted about people. I mean, what's the most frustrating thing for you when you release these on your own? Is it the distribution side and dealing with people who may be impatient, or?
It's just the pricing of the product. People complain a lot about our prices, but they don't understand the business behind it and how much money really stays with us. I mean, if we were to lower our costs and stuff on the product, like it wouldn't make sense to do it this way. You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't be creating the music that we were creating if we were just making nickels and dimes. Like we got to make a little something to keep this train going.
Yeah. I mean, and everyone who's tapped in now, it's important that when these artists do release stuff, that you buy their physicals, because otherwise they can't make more music. So I'm a big believer in just supporting the artists and buying
definitely.
I may go over the top a bit and buy 1,000 different copies or versions, but that's my just addictive personality.
No, but that's dope, man, because you are one of the, like, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you, bro. Because like I don't really do this. I don't really show my face like that, but because like you don't just say it, you actually support, bro. And I see it. So that's why I'm here, to support you. You know what I mean? So thank you. Thank you for all the support and buying all of our product. Like it's crazy. It means a lot, man. It means a lot, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, I don't see how people can complain about your pricing, because the refreshing thing is when you buy from your website, the shipping is included. And for me, it doesn't matter. I'm in the UK, you're in Canada. It's one price. I'm not having to thinking about adding an extra, $20 shipping, this and that. So, I mean, I don't understand how people could complain about But
and it's gonna be harder for you guys now, though, being in the UK, because now with the VAT, your government now is making sure they get their VAT on every import.
Yeah.
So either they're gonna get it from you or they're gonna get it from me.
Yeah, no, the import tax is crazy. Sometimes you're paying like, I mean, you see me making posts and stuff like that, and we've had conversations about, I made some comment about a vinyl cost a tenner like 30 years ago, and now it's 50. But rightfully you corrected me, and the quality of the vinyls that obviously you produce are far superior to a lot of other people, and that's where the cost goes. So
that's what I strive on. Quality is kind of what made us stand out, right? So I'm not gonna degrade my quality to lower my costs. Like I want to give you guys the crazy colorways of the vinyl and amazing looking jackets, and it's at least you're getting what you pay for. The cost might be a little higher, but when you get the product, you're gonna feel that it was worth it, and that's what I want. Like I'll talk with an artist you know, and be like, yo, how much you want to charge for this, you know, when we sell this? And depending on the price that we agree to, that's where, you know, we're both happy with, is how I will decide like what I'm going to give with the product. OB strips, what kind of color vinyl, all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So if the artist is like, yo, I want to sell it for $30, you know, $30, then, well, you know, you might just get a 12-point jacket with a white label black vinyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These things cost money, man. The 3-color A side, B side, you know, ghost effects, like just to include those to the product, it's like double the cost to make the product. It's not, that shit ain't for free, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got to pay to have that quality, that type of that cool, those cool effects, at least from the people that we deal with. You know, I don't know what fuck rap, like how their pressing plants deal with them and shit, but those kind of effects is very expensive over here.
And you know, a lot of the time when you have like the solid color vinyls, I think are the best. But when you have like all the splatters and stuff like that, sometimes they just come out so poor, it's not even worth doing. And you know, they're paying extra money to have all that processed and printed. So
yeah, that's why I don't like. I hate splatter, man. I hate splatter vinyl. I like that. I like the wavy galaxy marble effects.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah,
but
the coolest splatter is the ghost effect. I love that one. That one's dope.
Yeah, I mean, another thing that I like about what you do is you make enough of the vinyls or products ready, like so people can cop it easy.
Yeah,
It's not stressful trying to buy your stuff, and I mean, for me, sometimes certain artists I obviously follow, and it becomes so stressful. Sometimes you think, right, I just don't want to bother trying to buy the record because
I like if I
when you don't get it.
If I know that we can sell out of 300 copies, then I want to press 400 or 500. You know what I mean? Until we sell out of that. If we sell out of that in like one weekend, then the next drop will be 700 copies, then 800 copies. You know what I mean? Like, I always want to have enough where, you know, a new fan could get a piece of product from me.
Yeah.
You know, like I could easily print only 100 CDs. Like all these other artists and sell out in a day. You know what I mean? But I want to have product on the website to have a consistent cash flow. You know what I mean? To make an additional 600-700 a week just to have extra copies, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a business. I'm not making music to one off and done. Like I want all my fans to own my shit. So if I get 5,000 followers, I want all of them to have a piece of my product.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So,
I'm gonna drop a couple more tracks and then we're gonna go back into it. Is that all right?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Scroll through the comments now. I wasn't seeing anything before.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's locked in.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry I haven't been a chance to give people shout out.
Which joint was this again?
I ain't done till we sold out and we hit the quote. Point guard and I'm getting assists in the post. Found a stripper overdose, man, this shit was gross. When it come to the raw product,
Brother Daniel, son. You already know, bro. Wiz was popping.
I'm getting assists in the post. Found a stripper overdose, man, this shit was gross.
The way out, I found it. But if I keep getting fly, tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to stay grounded. Wise words from a wise man. Dedicated to my team and we move with concise plans. I'm the guy, fam. What you need, I can get if I ain't got it now in my hands. Short stays. Strictly in and out's what I'm about. I ain't waiting around to die, man. I can like Obama, no. Feeling fly in the plane, no crash.
Like I said, we're going to quickly drop these tracks. We don't want to waste too much time. We want to chat to Futurewave. There's going to be a full 2-hour mix available, which I'm going to be able to download. No chatting, straight up mixing.
Yo. Pressure cooker.
Extort a motherfucker for percent of the action. The North producer Canada Goose. We rockin' Timberland boots. They running swiftly when the cannibal loose.
Daniel, you don't know any of the joints, bro.
Track is called Nosebleed.
Pressure cooker bonus track.
This is a bonus track. Yeah, this is that Rash Fresco.
Say hi to my baby girls.
Find me where the cold shoulders and cold grabbers at. That froze habitat, trunk full in the old Cadillac. Tryna live lavish, quick cash off the shit.
You have to control
We
the
don't
song tonight,
fix the game, I do, we fix brackets. Count my dollars up, getting out from Veronica. Sipping a Corona at my lawyer's house for Hanukkah. We don't push the envelope, we bring your ass on a boat. Buckets ready to dope.
Yeah, we're going to keep it quick. Switch them up.
We slide through the mans that you never slide. Get the car you never ride.
One of my favorite tracks next.
Work either get it soft or get it fried. So many had a dream and let it die. They look back and never tried. Summertime, my vision is snow. I can see the freezer line of grease.
Thank you, Concept.
You see the
Appreciate
big
that.
picture. They just missing the hope. Don't be talking out that shit just a joke.
Hey yo, all I see is numbers like Neo. 92 kilo, these chips ain't the real.
You have to control the song tonight.
Yeah, we went to it quick. There's going to be a proper mix. One of my favorite tracks. See who agrees.
Yo, fuck taking shorts, I need all mine in full. Fuck taking shorts, I need all mine in full. Fuck taking shorts, I need all mine in full. Fuck taking shorts, I need all mine in full. Got all my jewels out the hard knock school, plotting on large crowd while you niggas following fools. Got a criminal mental, disregard the rules. God, this hammer ain't no carpenter tool. Better keep it. Niggas is getting smoked too frequent. Try not to die. Lord, forgive me, I ain't living righteous. When your Hell's Kitchen got an appetite for devil's pie slices. Throwing rocks at Rikers, could have been lifers. Daily taking risks like X-Game bikers fighting.
Glad my brother feels that way, man.
You rap niggas
I think
talking
this is
all
my
that trap and
favorite.
fill your nose up with white
I
dust.
don't think I could ever
Got
be as
hoes to
dope
hide
as
my
that.
work and they bust. Move it on a mega bus.
Dude's
on
incredible.
the treacherous, life treacherous. Little niggas catching long bids and he ain't get the fuck. My nigga fighting 35 felonies with
Futurewave.
Street struck less than bucks and beamers. This is dope. Snip it up your nose and take it intravenous. Keep it pretty scene, bitch. The deep dope my penis. Her mouth say she love me, but her eyes say she's scheming. I ain't believing and trusting her. Or she
Your
gets
wish may
nothing
come
but
true,
nut in her
Corey.
jugular. Then I'm done with her. You're just a customer in the presence of Benji folders. Rebellious. Didn't hear nothing that mommy told us. Till I got a mugshot in the police folder. Wish I knew then what I understand now that I'm older. Niggas like the boast, I'd rather stack notes, be incognito. Kill your foes, don't get caught slipping like.
Yes. Right, back to some more chat. Yeah, so you've worked with some of the best, the creme de la creme of the underground MCs. Obviously, you got your own Brown Bag Money crew, Danielson, Ace and Eastwood, Cypher Soze. You've also done Rome Streets, Mooch, Riggs. Is there any artists that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with already?
Shoot, that list isn't. It's getting shorter, man. Ito is like probably at the top of the list for me.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's one of the best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, definitely Ito.
Regarding producers as well. Producers. Who do you rate at the moment yourself? Who's kind of you look up to, either current or old, you know?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the game, man. So I like a lot. I like a lot of guys. Pharma, um, like I don't even know if we should even include Alchemists in them. You know what I mean? Mugs, like they're legends. But guys like that's on the level, obviously, Big Ghost, Pharma, um, Hobgoblin, Vidon is definitely like another one that like I really rate Vidon. Like high. He's up there to me. Who else? Besides my brothers like Finn and Bozak and guys from out here. I don't know. I'm a fan of a lot of guys, man.
Yeah,
A lot of dope producers, bro. It's like this lane is full of talent. I don't hate on nobody. I don't hate on anybody.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
you're definitely up there as one of my favorites. There's very few producers who, without even having to hear the project, that I would buy their stuff. And you're one of them. You know, Giallo Point is one of them. Big
Giallo for
Ghost.
sure.
You know, big up Hobgoblin Beats UK.
Hmm. Yep.
Also Farmer Beats. He's a like UK legend from back in the day, Task Force.
Hell yeah.
So
Contraband's one of my favorite projects to drop last year. I love that tape. The beats on that, I'm like, I wish I made those beats. Like
yeah,
that's
man.
how dope it is.
I mean, Contraband would have been. I done a like top 9 albums of the year, but part of my way of categorizing, I had to have it on vinyl in my possession. So otherwise, that would have definitely been in the top 10 albums of the year.
For
and,
sure.
A couple of I think 2 or 3 of your albums that you produced was you made it into that. So that speaks volumes for you. So
yeah, thank you.
But what I like being from the UK is how there doesn't seem to be a distance now. Like with the internet or social media, you can have people from all over the world, different countries, working. The hip hop world just seems smaller now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like it's crazy that I got, people from all over the world buying product from us. Like it's sometimes like, it's humbling, man. It's humbling. I would have never thought of this. Like 5 years ago, if I would have never thought I'd be doing this, bro.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I mean,
yeah, man.
And for me, like I'm old school. I'm from an era where, you had to go to the record shops to buy the records. If it wasn't there, and then you missed out. Nowadays all this online stuff and social media. I mean, even though I've been on it now for maybe 3 or 4 years, at first it was very alien to me. But now I don't know how else I would find out about new music.
We would have to distribute. We would have to distribute to your local record stores, Probably have to go through Fat Beats.
Yeah, but we don't. The thing is, there's hardly any record in London. There's not that many record stores you can go to buy vinyl. So, online and social media. I mean, that's the way forward now. I think you just have to embrace it.
Definitely. I mean, thanks to the internet, like this type of music is able to thrive now, right? Otherwise, everybody would be doing whatever the industry wants you to make, right?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Do you enjoy do you enjoy the social media aspect of what you're doing?
Definitely. It's dope, man. I mean, to chop it up with you and guys from Greece, Italy, to fuck rap. I became super cool with fuck rap. They're in Germany, and it's crazy. This would have 10 years ago, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. I mean, again, as a fan, it's great that like we can connect, and
definitely.
It sounds silly, but like if I do a post or I tag you in something and you reply, that kind of makes your day. I'm not doing it for that, but when you kind of have them interactions and you have with people who you buy and support and like their music, it's kind of special. Whereas like before, like when we was into hip hop, you could write to a fan club, but there was never that kind of personal kind of interaction. So I think that's great.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a blessing, and it's a blessing for this art form.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, for sure.
Right, I'm going to drop a couple. I'm going to do some more. You got some more time? I'm going to drop some more tracks. Is that okay?
Hell yeah, yeah. Let's go. I'm here.
Cool. Right, give me 1 second. 1 second.
No problem.
And by the way, all those people who normally do the Instagram lives and listen on a Friday, this is going to be not my last one, but I'm not going to be able to do it for a week because I'm getting my turntables serviced. So on my Monday show, I've recorded this. I might just play this on the radio if you don't mind. Is that okay? Not the video, but just the audio.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Right, we're going to drop a couple more tracks, then we're going to get into it again.
Fucking kicks, low key though.
I'm on the clock. Sure.
She high up on the rim like some chorus. Now she falling on hard luck. Compliment, crushing them swords up.
My brother, family gang.
She put a car up. So how does she starstruck? Shit, I get shivers when the sirens hit. Need a Panamera, Panamera, a local papaya dip. Posted out the vision, selling farmers, my eyes can sit. I'm looking for the highest split where the buyers live. This that legal money. I had to switch the view. Can't be rolling dollar on a lick for two. Desperation make them get this shit confused. I got the bomb already, lit the fuse. When the wreck is smirk, credit Mr. Nose. Glorifying that garbage. The way we chefing up the equipment, taking tire apartments. The whole city on some fire and squad shit. So many lives been getting lost quick. Oh Lord.
Yeah, Black Nazi, nigga Nazi, soldier salute. Family gang, you already know what it is. Futurewave, this sound like some dark, crazy shit. A lot of people gonna die after this shit. Who on the war with the maniac and the psychopath? I go to church in my army fatigue and Michael mask and tell the preacher forgive me for all the rappers dying. Get prepared for the funerals, need some overtime. Let me address all my opposition and place my stamp. Hit and kidnap them and lock them in concentration camps. I see world domination, delete your congregation, speak abomination, flow nuclear, abomination. Now switch the subject from metaphors to reality. We still going to war that they do to my brother's casualty. Family gang, families been crazy, they let the pistol pop. Catch you boy, they hopping out the whip, they gon' kill a eye. Related to the shooters is pistol.
We're gonna take you back next.
For me, if you ain't going to war for fallen soldiers, don't talk to me. German artillery rapping when we keep a Ruger tuck. Rappers won't smoke me and then your son bringing nuclear.
What a whiff. Packaging the pyramid paper, a nice gift. Smell the acetone in the vapors, they like shit. How you get it raw like that's a nice trip. Shit. All of this
I need one of those.
It's how I started with money, I loved it. Kept the stash in the oven. Told them meet me at the building next door. Same place I did the chefing, of course, with a weapon in store. Learned a lesson after vesting the dresser with clothes. Same day they came like Captain and kicked in the door. Should've had it on, cause I felt his presence, I know. Now I'm bleeding and my dreaming don't feel it at all.
Shout out to DJ Madans. He sold me a copy of this at cost normal price. Picture disc. Those official crates are rare as hen's teeth.
I'm gonna try to get official crates copies. I know they still got copies of it.
Nothing but jewels on these melodies. Must be on hella drugs to find interference currently. Top 5 pop.
I'm gonna drop another track, and then we're gonna get into it again.
Hate to lose, so I build with the winners. All about my business, I'm allergic to the gimmick. A ghetto child, all I know is the struggle. I done been with the apes, so I know what the jungle's like. Getting that paper, I'm stacking bundles right. To me, the booth is like a ringless wild bubble mics. I never stopped until my name was the shit. To the fiends, I'm cocaine mixed with piss. When slugs fly, thugs die in this bitch. When thugs cry, it's like a rain in this bitch. Rhymes like dimes, pushing tapes like weight. Full of highs for your eyes and bass for your face. Futurewave laying 8 balls.
Futurewave. You have to control the song tonight, you see.
My kicks made of snake, snowflake. Patient chef baked the cocaine cake. I came to take papes. No one in the game is safe when I'm twisting J's on my Rick James, sipping grapes. Incinerate the spliff, disintegrating bricks at the table with the razor blade, scraping the dish.
I was hot.
Gourmet mega mix creative.
Make sure you check out Wav Got Music. Get those fly Futurewave t-shirts.
Getting through residual revenue, salary streams.
Fire.
Fiends is open because my package was potent.
You have to control the song tonight, you see.
Poisonous gases, the fumes were so drastic. Deadly habits, and yo, your plans were less democratic. New addicts claim they
Yeah, I'm gonna drop one more track. We're gonna get back into it.
spread that black woman magic. Storm around
This next one, you gotta sing the chorus if you know the words. Not you, Futurewave. Everyone who's locked in.
fantastic. Fast and semi-automatic, wreak havoc. Heard the new shit, I'm flabbergasted. I knew you never had it. Look at my face, the ways in action. You claim to run the game, but never had it. No static. Hey yo, check out how my gold chain flashed. Party time after we dump the casket. Clean the trunk, all the holes when the ratchets left is savage. Mentally, I'm Drew Ali dropping acid. Futurewave, take a breather.
Yeah, this was in my album of the year last year. Beats on this are crazy.
Thank you.
What the fuck? The fuck is y'all talking about, man? Yeah, this is the one. I can feel it, Lord. Hey, yo, I'm after the glory. Back a shorty in the front row. They go for the man who move through the tenements like Tetris. With an attempt to put a pin where you potential. Hit an instrumental with let loose. Let off the hacker, you lose your leg or two. Leave residue left on my vitamin, let him in revenue. Legends knew I was next since my first shit. Wordsmith for certain, reserve snip by the curve. Had to learn quick how to maneuver.
That track with Daniel Son, one of my favorite joints on this album.
And Daniel, I'm gonna send you a copy of the album. Vinyl and CD and all that.
Come on. You already know. I need more yay and more dope. I need a mansion and more hoes. I need more yay and more dope. I need a mansion and more hoes. I need more yay and more dope.
Shout out to Fuck Rap.
I need a mansion and more hoes. I need more yay. And more dope, and I know what to do with. And my shit, the blick going stupid. Fuck y'all know about this shit, man. Let me talk my shit. It ain't over, man. Shit just getting started, man.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all talking.
Production on that was crazy. Beats wise, that was my favorite album of the year.
I love that. That beat's crazy.
Who copped the instrumentals? By the way, the instrumentals, are they totally different beats to the album, or there's the beats on the album plus extra tracks?
Yeah. So it's basically the beats that's on the album, with all the dope shit that didn't make it.
Yeah.
You know, because there was a lot of fire in that batch, but just got left behind though. So I, put it on the instrumental project.
Can you talk to us about any potential things that are coming up in the pipeline, or is it all very top secret at the moment?
Man, I need to make more beats. That's what I need to do. But obviously, working with Daniel, that's all I could really speak about right now.
So we just have to sit tight and hold out.
I'm cook. I have good relationships with everybody, so me and Knack talked. You know what I mean? I talked with Davino, Flea, but obviously Danielson right now is probably going to be my focus. So
yeah, you have to get him. You have to get him out the woods, trying to tame foxes and fishing and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, big up Danielson. Again, he's one of my favorite MCs as well at the moment. He is one of the most consistent MCs out there. You know, regardless if it's a solo project or he's doing a feature. You know, he's one of the best out there to do it. And you know, even when he features on a track, you know, he makes that track the best track on the album. For example,
for sure,
that Outdoorsman track on that Al Divino album was like one of my favorite tracks of the year. So big up to Daniel, son.
Yeah, I had to beg him to get on the song too.
So I mean, what were let me get it out. Where would you like to go with this? Like, how big would you want to get as a producer?
I mean, yo, if I can sell, obviously the sky's the limit, you know. I can't even call it, man. I just wanna buy my wifey a crib. I would love to get my parents out of the hood. You know, shit like that, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? I don't want to ask for much. I just want to make enough money to have a good life.
And I mean, obviously, I don't want to go into all your financials or anything, but do you think you're getting to a point where you can solely survive off the music?
I have to see an accountant first, man. And if everything works out the way I'm thinking, then yeah, maybe it could be my job.
Because
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to work a 9 to 5. This could be my job.
Yeah.
Definitely. The potential's it's definitely there, man.
I mean, do you think those sometimes produce? Like obviously what you do is kind of very underground and we all love it, but do you think sometimes maybe as a producer, if they step that mark and go bigger, they sometimes lose what they maybe originally was, or you know, kind of their sound? Or do you reckon you can have that crossover?
The thing is once you start like getting millions of streams and stuff like that, you got to start worrying about samples. You know, so maybe you won't be able to use the soul samples like that you guys love. So now you got to start making beats that's more industry friendly, you know, and you won't get raped on sample clearances, you know.
Well, no,
so
I mean, sorry, how does it work with the samples? Because like,
I don't know that yet. I don't clear nothing. So.
No, but is there a rule? If you sell like a limited amount of units, it doesn't matter, or is that a load of rubbish?
I think what they're focused on more is like streaming, you know, and if you want to get placements into film, commercials and things like that, then you need to get your samples cleared, you know. And yeah, if you're looking at 1 million streams per song, then yeah, your ass is gonna get sued if you don't clear that shit.
Yeah.
What? So yeah,
No, go on.
But I don't know too much about it yet. I haven't hit that point where I got to worry about it. So
yeah.
But yeah.
I just want to give a quick shout out to my good friend who just tapped in, Mr. Jaguar Wong. That's not his real name. He's basically an old school friend of mine. I've known him since I was 15, but I'm mentioning him because it was him who put me on to you guys. It was him that told me to go and buy
salute to him
from Official Crates. So I just got
That's
a big
dope.
shout out to Jaguar. Obviously, it's not your fault, but he actually got ripped off big time because he bought loads of albums, all different artists from Official Crates, and they never sent his money. So he kind of got pissed.
What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. That fucker got ripped off too.
Yeah.
So,
we won't go too much. With that thing, I never ever blamed the artists. I actually felt for the artist, but, you know, it was solely his kind of fault, and you got screwed, and he was kind of ruining your kind of reputation in a way, even though, you know, real fans knew it was nothing to do with you. So, but I managed, you know, I'm glad that you managed to turn it around. Also, J Royale, he managed to turn it around with Copenhagen Crates. He got that Ivory Stoop project pressed up onto wax. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes these things happen for a reason, and it pushes people to do different things, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But you got good labels out there too, man. You know, Like Fuck Rap's an amazing label. Tough Kong, obviously, you know, Dope, D-Rap, Winkle. All these guys are great labels, man, that provide good quality shit, man. And you know, they're honest.
The thing, to be fair, you know, most labels are very good. It's just that, you know, the small few sometimes do ruin it. You know, like, especially like the people like Air Vinyls. You know, you know, they're a joke, but
for real.
But we're going to keep it positive. If you don't mind, I'm going to spin a couple more tunes now. If I'm going to open it up and get people, if they want to ask you something, if you don't mind, for them to kind of put something or ask you questions. Is that okay?
Definitely, let's go. Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna spin some tracks. Obviously, listen, when everyone's asking him questions, he's not going to be able to remember and answer everybody. So don't get offended if he doesn't answer. Right, so a few more tracks. Ready?
Let me tell you something, Bandero. You pulling in your crazy shit with us, you black your beats out on the lane. I'll take it away from you. And
one of my favorite projects.
Till it goes. Jesus. You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
It's my time. It's time I give you my issues, what I survived through. I've been a victim, but pistols what I subscribe to. For the fiscal, they conflict, twisted.
Shout out to the Seppington.
They in the game, want to turn real, no one can hide you. A 4 or 5 make them feel 7 foot from 5.
Shout out to Sepp, for real.
Age and still pitch the best. It don't matter though when the grip in hand.
So remember, if you got some questions, let them know.
No co-defendants or full dependents, you stiff and dead. My metropolis is opulent, we just misled. Cause all we want to do is make some bread, the body's breast. And all they want to do is stack the pen and higher fast. It's cold, it's North faces and stone faces, we so flagrant. Oppose statements with no traces to close cases. Could give a fuck about these Twitter babies. While y'all were misbehaving, I was pistol waving. Or in your sister's basement playing Twister naked till my dick was safer. Y'all ain't tripping Nathan, nigga. Suckin' niggas, man. Y'all ain't drippin' Nathan. Nada.
Y'all better slow your roll. Yeah. Never let them know what you hold. While they playing themselves, we never tell a soul. Move it on the low, get the dough. Stunt and get your body back. Tags on the pole. Y'all better slow your roll. Never let them know what you hold.
Futurewave. You have to control the song tonight.
Move it on the low, get the dough. Stunt and get your body back. Tags on the toe.
Show them hot winters and cold summers. Youngers with the old soul turning to pro gunners. Broke out the way. That shit took the road.
Brown bag money.
We creeping through the field like the bow hunter. Through the rainstorm, we trigger monsoons. How many times we shitted on cruise? Lord Huntsman, that's when the Ichabod stores. They never seen his face, young.
We got some questions coming in.
Portable stove, we keep the plates warm.
Keeping to drop a few more tracks. Remember, I've done a 2-hour mix. No chatting. Anyone wants that, DM me. Who knows this next one?
Told them they couldn't fuck with me. Told them they couldn't fuck with me.
Money.
Futurewave. You have to control the song tonight.
I'm tired of niggas talking and shit. Told them they couldn't fuck with me.
Yeah, sounds smooth.
Niggas thought they could fuck with me. I'm tired of niggas talking and shit. Smooth for the V. The V stands for vicious. Shout out to Cal Zingas. My nigga Cheese.
Yeah, shout out to Crush A Lot Podcast.
Attack the game willy-nilly.
We need this on vinyl.
Ain't for cats to get mad, they can't kill me. Yo, I cut the fingers off for Twitter, nigga. Hey, singers, sit back while I sip the slicker. Twist the spliff up, the whip where the doors lift up. I used to have that. These niggas ain't had shit in their life. That's what they mad at. Serving them good food, the rack of the cash app. Coke price go up, and damn goes NASDAQ.
The joint for Crush A Lot.
Packing a knapsack. We stash that with no concern for shorty of her ass crack. They bow down to niggas like us. Avoid the cut.
Yeah, Sly Rabbit is the track.
Pussy and what? Bustin' up. You could get smacked.
On that Crush A Lot Podcast album.
Red up, really. You can tell the feds come kill me.
Can we get this on vinyl, please?
And I can teach a nigga to get rich. As long as niggas listen.
Yes, on Tough Kong.
You could get smacked silly. Or you could get your bread up, really. You can tell the fast, come kill me.
Right, we're gonna mix these up quick, just so we can get these tracks in.
As long as niggas
I
listen
know Futurewave's a busy man today.
and make the radio.
This next track, one of my favorite tracks last year.
How that 380 blow, my guys tap your toe. That shit say John Doe. Couldn't imagine.
Coming out in March, Tough Kong Records.
Everybody claim they woke. From hillside where niggas rap the low. Speak sideways, you get poked. I just hope you understand the bars I wrote.
Shout out to English Cut. The Rooster.
Block, no joke. Futurewave, send a wave. I spit it from the cradle to the grave. And free all the homies in the caves.
For aggression is not something apart from life, but is deeply interwoven with it.
Daniel Sun's verse on this.
Hey yo yo yo, Coach Louis Vuitton it. Topic of discussion named Bubble and Iconic. This shit sound like chronic. Fuck the critic comment, crash into the culture like a comet. 40 cal flip you like an omelet in the morning. Ralph Lauren, outdoors when we outside, you in the crib. Product got the dollars down pouring. If it don't got a comma, but it's not important. Let my ride while over the collar, gon' have the mama morning.
Futurewave. You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Hey yo yo yo, put your lights out like a power shortage. My head is powder snorting. My bitch ain't put no makeup on. Still look wild, corny. Walk out the crib looking for feds to the Ford Taurus. Next album, you gon' need a different tax bracket to afford it. Get your money up. I need a foreign knock a hand, need thumbs, ain't even begun. These guns will turn your legacy to a brief run. One in the chamber, another paper, a new gear.
Get ready.
See the truth clear, my new shit, nuclear, Nagasaki shit. Sloppy top of the
The verse of the year.
to the broccoli thing. Hibachi fish, she skill scholarship. Through the knowledge. Fuck out of here. Shit different, man. Now man. Shit real different. See that? They said they gunning for you, son. You gotta switch your look. Like he only shot the floor, he even missed my foot. Swear to God, if I get knocked, you gotta hit my foot. Cause I'm a fuck on these motherfuckers out the world. Son, you're curving out the bottom of my door. Dream about revenge. Taking late night drives, scheming on the gas. My dude told me, son, you breathing, it's a blessing. Two sides to the story, about to even up the lesson. Learning your mistake, the die burning at the stake. If I catch one in my chest, I pray the surgeon ain't away. Fuck the ambulance, I try to walk the dog. Let me call the dog. I shake that car.
You mastered the dub delay, bro.
We never die. North side. Blink 2 times, my dude gon' let it fly freely. Cause too many been moving out of line with it. That's how you run all the minutes in your time limit. Expired, son.
Futurewave. You have to control this song tonight.
Yeah, one more. Get ready for them questions. One more, then we're gonna get some more questions in.
Futurewave. You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Fucking time it is.
Brown bag money.
Brown bag money.
Futurewave. You have to control this song tonight, you see.
Hold up. Moonwalk through the dirt making cash. My shorty a natural, she rock a skirt made of grass. So I die. Drive me in a hearse made of glass. When you lay me in the dirt making fast. Every Friday is business.
One of my favorite tapes.
I had a siren chirp making dash. Getaway driver making a Mercedes crash. Still crafting treasure out of bank bag of trash. No time this game chosen me. Keep an alibi, play it close to me. Driving through the rain in a Mocha. Customers in pain, pay the smoker's fee. Go to shit. My life is blessed as a gas station rose of green. Know the ledge, live shows for the bread. Caught you swimming in the shark, pull you over your head. So bucket took a bump. Shit, he rose from the dead. I'm old school like Son Low with the dreads.
Shorty had to decide him out, top. Got old heads gon' retire to the knot. Baby to the game, first flip, tie the knot. Tell the wave at the tie spot. Slide through with the Glock 40. Pop, should've stopped the story.
I need a beer too.
block, northern nocturnal block, burger spotting bitch, how the Glock in the Birkin if the cops search you. Take the charge of the
Scoop up
chief,
some brews before I go home.
begin to see what I've been through, need the bench through, no lease. Fucking mission this work, roll with teeth, spill slopes on the holy grail, low piece, show. A low heat, then get low from the beast. You either wise or foolish and it's showing you speak. Keep it ego, need a keto to the Chinos, these old features get deep.
Get ready for them questions.
Looking like Schmeagle, just need an honorable death when the reaper go to collect. It's that late night run to the store. Smell the drugs to your pores. Take a hit, feel like you sunk in the floor.
Dragon Stokes.
Feeling numb to the core. Another overdose.
Whoa.
Slump out the door. Goddamn, it's that late night run to the store. Smell the drugs to your pores. Take a hit, feel like you sunk in the floor. Leave a fiend numb to the core. Another overdose, body slump out the door. Goddamn.
Brown bag money.
Futurewave.
You have to control the song tonight. That's it.
Brown bag money.
Yeah, dope album. Right.
Love that tape.
Did anyone? I only picked up on one question. People are being a bit shy. Someone about they wanted you to produce a track or do something with Mac Homie. Would he an artist?
Heaven, I'm good. Don't worry. Your Mark Harmony, I don't know, man. We'll see. As of right now, I don't got no connects to those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe one day.
Yeah. Well, you've got you've got your circle. You've got enough artists who you can readily work with. I mean, I heard. I mean, currently at the moment, Brown Bag Money crew and The Cloth, for me, I know Money Miz and they talk about this on The Fuck You Mean. If people don't know what The Fuck You Mean podcast is, you need to go and check it out. It's one of the best podcasts every week. Money Miz, Lukey Cage, The Music Man 100. But I'm in agreement with him that your two crews are, at the moment, the best crews on the hip-hop scene. Not to take it away from Griselda, because obviously they've done stuff and they're still good, but the consistency, the quality of music, and what is also great is how you're working with each other. You've done an album with Mooch, you've done an album with Riggs. I mean, that's special.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, The Cloth is like extended family to us. So we go down there, they come down here. Well, if the borders were opened up, we would connect a lot more. But But that's definitely, The Cloth is definitely extended family for sure. At least once a year, I got to do a tape with them. This year, I'm going to try to do Rob Gates, but, we'll see. Definitely something though.
We got a question. Jaguar One. We talked this earlier. He's only just tapped in. He was on about sampling. He was asking about, do you use vinyl or would you use MP3? But you said you don't really care where you get the sample from, as long as it's.
No, I don't care. I don't have the room right now to dig for records because you need a lot of space for that. Like I don't got no space in my crib right now. So I have records, but it's at my mom's house, and it makes no sense for me to just accumulate vinyl, and I have nowhere to put it. And I got a shitload of sneakers I got to get rid of. That's taking up most of the crib. So, you know what I mean? Nah, vinyl's not in question right now. But you got the internet. I sample from iTunes. I sample from YouTube. I don't care. As long as it sounds good. I know what to look for, though. I know about the artist. I know about all that shit. So.
Someone was asking, what genres do you sample from? I mean, do you have your go-to genres or anywhere?
Anywhere, as long as it sounds good. And it depends on what the artist is looking for. If they want some more soulful shit, then obviously, I'm gonna go dig through some soul records or soul samples, or if they want some of that gritty, grimy, then maybe some prog rock or some 60s, 70s horror flick soundtracks or stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think Daniel said you're a sneaker king, or you're a sneakerhead. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. I had a sneaker problem for some time. Yeah, but I've accumulated a lot of shoes.
How many pairs have you got, roughly?
I don't know. I don't even want to count because then I'm gonna think I'm crazy. I don't know, over 100, that's for sure.
And what's your favorite night? What do you go for? Are you strictly a Nike man, or you go to Adidas, or or
Anything,
Jordans, or anything?
anything, as long as it's fire. I like Adidas, Nike, obviously Nike, Jordan, New Balance, Asics. I like all that shit.
Um, outside of music, does Futurewave do? I mean, do you have any other hobbies outside of the music, or that is just your thing?
Um,
How if you want to do something different, what do you do?
I don't know, man. I'm into art, like I don't draw myself, but I just like paintings and shit like that. I don't know. I play video games. I mean, just the regular shit that everybody else does. I'm just
Yeah,
a regular guy.
but I mean, you saying that you're into art, that probably explains to me why all the covers that you do are very high quality regarding who you get to do your artwork.
Yeah, no, definitely. There has to be a certain level of, you know what I mean, skill to it. Like you're never gonna get a Capadonna cover from me,
That was
or any like anything like that. No, I don't like photoshopped art. I'd rather just take like a real photo. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we can go take a real flick, like with the pressure cooker cover, or it has to be illustrated. Just some dope art, man. I'm blessed
So
thanks to Ben, Music Man 100 linked me with some really, really good artists out there. So he's the one that connected me with Sep, and he's the one that connected me with Chris Murray.
yeah, yeah. Someone said,
Yeah.
would you ever do your own artwork for your cover?
Um, yeah, yeah.
Listen, if
I
if,
mean, I
if
have my
Al
hand
Davino
in
can do it, you can definitely do it. I'm sure your art's better than Al Davino's.
nah, Davino's style is it's unique, it's different. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to put colors together. That in itself is like that's an artistic skill. Like let me tell you something. My dad, right? My dad is a skilled sculptor. So he's a like he studied art, paintings, and like my mom's crib, he got paintings everywhere that he did. And what's crazy is that he loved Al Davino's art.
Yeah,
Like I would go like we when I was a kid, we used to go to like art galleries and stuff, and he's the kind of guy that everything was shit. He thought
yeah,
everything was trash because this guy stole from that guy stole from this guy. Like he has a lot of knowledge about, painters and stuff. So, but when he saw Al Davino's art, he's like, yo, I like it because it's the way he puts the colors together,
yeah,
But I could understand why people it's not your comic book style, straight and narrow artwork. It's fucking different. And I think that's what he liked about it. And I kind of like it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to Piku Designs. He's in here. He done the instrumentals artwork, didn't he?
Yeah, the back. Yeah, yeah. He did the back art. I wanted a logo for my instrumental series done, and PQ definitely he laced that.
I'm just going to show you some artwork. 1 second.
Okay. Amazing. That's amazing.
So shout out to the Squat Dead Face. That was
Shout out
an
to
amazing
Squat.
tribute to that Pressure Cooker album.
Definitely, definitely. I appreciate Squat too. Me and him got to work on a cover one day.
Yeah. I mean, quickly on the art thing, are you a fan of graffiti?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think one of my boy Wiz was in here. Seventh Galaxy. He used to be a grapher. I don't know Wiz. I don't know if you're in here. But yeah, he's a graph writer out here in Toronto, man.
Big up all the graph writers. Big up.
Yeah.
Do you mind? Can I play a couple more tracks? Is that okay?
Hell yeah. This is your show, bro. Let's go.
Let me spin some more tracks. People, ask him some questions. I'm going to drop some tracks. This next track goes out to Jaguar Wong. He put me onto this track. See if anyone knows this.
Yo, while you're playing the record, should I answer? If there's anybody asking questions, should I answer it?
Yeah, what? Do you want me to like quickly stop the music and then you answer it? Or do you want to... We could do that.
I don't know. Like, because I know people were asking questions before, but I didn't answer because I just wanted the music to play.
All right, if people have got a question, I see it come up, I'll quickly pause the music and you can answer it.
Okay,
do it like
let's do it. All right, let's
freestyle.
Cool.
No question, I was destined to be that. No need for the feedback. Ease back, black ski mask. Magnificent, push the pen for the illest shit. Friends with benefits, big butt Dominicans. Back in the days on the boulevard of Wilkinson. Ricochet, Wimbledon, discipline for the simpletons. Sharper imaging, brain sickening. Watch the citizens, the fame kicking in. Count the Benjamins. Sweet serenade, sounds like hand grenades. Painted for barbecue live. 700 wives, Solomon died.
Man said the joint's whack.
He's lying, that's his favorite track.
Turnstile, two train them out, speaking cloud, ran about, clouded with doubt, cast the bell out, bring some Guinness stout, shed light, the same was the bout, chill out, I'm Tyson with the knockout, ouch, yo, let it breathe.
We caught that Jay Cyanide album today.
1, 2, yo, hey. Hey yo, she in them bed sheets, peacock head piece, caravan a side piece, welcome to my streets. Supreme technique, moves like a chess piece. I wrote a great speech, Nobel Peace, conduct the orchestra, ride the wave like an orphan. Don't want the shades, next phase is manslaughter. The author, I yo my thoughts to your recorder. I can't believe they let my ass across the border. My art split apart right from the start. When I embark, scoping out the lanes just like a hawk. Crystal chandelier ball, Sunny the Porsche. Back on the iron horse, villain of the north.
Well, we're going to drop Money Miz's favourite track off that Riggs album you did.
Single-handed read your mind before you plan it. Interview was brief when I spoke, it was candid. Like 8800.
Yo, I like to answer
Yeah, go on.
To answer Popovich's question, yeah, I like everybody. I like everybody that I've worked with. Rome definitely stands out. Davino. Outside of the team, yeah, definitely those guys. Riggs. Everybody, bro. I fuck with everybody, man.
Me like 8800.
Keep them questions coming.
I like 88. Sound alright, right? Friday, nigga.
Will that Stick Up Kicks get a 7-inch release?
Yo, I guess this, yo. If I couldn't rap, I'd be alright, cause it's crack terrific. I know niggas moms with bodies and they dads addicted. Seen a lot, dog, even watched the passion sniffing. Wanted credit till Sunday, you pass your limit. Moves fight this crap.
Jay Petta, that's a possibility.
Hit your corner, see you out, spin back and stick it. You ain't have to live it. I'm being past specific. Truth need a physical form, so
I got one for Finn next.
This stupid look.
He was asking for requests.
I no ham on you, take it, then I slam it on you. I don't wanna blame it on you, beat your ass up, talk fight.
Shout out to everyone who's been locked in.
Clowns lie to provoke, can understand why.
Sorry I haven't been able to do the shout outs as normal.
Rome smokes everything that he touches.
Everybody.
Rome is an alien.
Matter of fact, sit in my trap. Get your ass on Friday. I'm knocking it off. I'm selling soul rolls. Meet me up the block. It's a body behind mojos. Wash it in bags. I lie about them bolos. Let me see the fish in the white. I take both those. Friday. I'm knocking it off. I'm selling soul rolls. Meet me up the block. It's a body behind mojos. Wash it in bags.
Who copped this album?
Bolos. Let me see the fish in the white. I take both those. Fuck the block. I got the walk. It's the biggest I watch late. My niggas.
Shout out to Popovich.
It's a cow puss. Moose got stacks is calling. They ain't scoop yet. Niggas staring, he drunk with it head and his suit step. Front to I bring in the sword. Where y'all be looking, you would think.
I got a question for you after this.
National sport. Making murder go national. Get stabbed with a fork, side of the neck is crowded. 2-pack for the squad. All my niggas sell crack and the rest is garbage. Like some beats on your shit, but the rest was garbage. How you yell fuck snitches and just slap the office? They don't add up, turn map on, I'm out the bag up. Every generation, our elders say it's the end days. Samples every week, we do them on Woo Wednesdays. Some cats to switch when they hear it cock back. Let them slide though, fuck them, almost forgot. Yo, it's Friday, I'm knocking it off.
Y'all see that?
Yo. The next track is going to go to Finn. It's not the one he asked, but I'm going to play him a track that I think he'll like. I got a question for you, or my friend, he said it. Would you ever work with any UK MCs? Or, I mean, do you have any knowledge about, like, obviously you know UK hip-hop producers, you know, Hobgoblin, Farmer, Giallo, but do you know any UK MCs?
Besides Fiber Optics?
Yeah, because you've done a track with him, yeah, other than him.
To be honest, you're going to have to put me on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, Farmer Beats, he was part of a crew called Task Force. And it was him and his brother, Chester P. They're no longer a group, but Chester P, he is one of the baddest UK MCs out. And it would be good to have some kind of Canadian or you doing a track with him. But I'm going to send you some stuff.
Yeah,
you can check it out. Because
I know with there's anybody that's dope.
I am, you know, I'm in like a group on Instagram, and there's a lot of banter or beef, beef. There's a lot of Mickey taken about English rappers. They don't like English hip hop because they don't like our accents. But for me, it doesn't matter about how someone sounds as long as they've got flow, you know. Because even in America, you could be West Coast and East Coast, and you could have completely different accents. So just to write someone off because of their accent, I just think is
no, that's bullshit. But yo, in like UK music is huge out here in Toronto, though.
Yeah.
Because the lingos and you know the style, like the you know the way guys carry themselves is very similar. You know.
Yeah. No, people say Lord Apex. Yeah, he's from the UK. Dizzy Rascal. I'm going to hit you up with some classic UK hip hop. I'm not going to bombard you with loads of stuff, but we're going to drop another track. This next one goes to Finn. Then ready?
All right.
Fucker, come on. Motherfucker, come on.
One of my favorite joints, favorite projects right now.
Pour some out for the lost ones, those who couldn't flow with the yacht club. My city over cold, but they throwing out hot ones. Street speaking the code, resemble a lost tongue. Desecrating the oath could leave you man with a lost yo. The block clicking, niggas with dirty pots pissing. I'm baking soda, they gon' stretch it till the pot sticking. Aim the blame man at his bounce, leave your man shitting. And dip like Saquon Barkley with the foot quickness. Mr. Big Bad Wolf ain't selling wolf tickets. I pull up, huff and puff at your mom.
Someone's asking where I am from in the UK. I live in London. I'm from the southwest of England.
Stand up guys, don't ever sit down. Quit looking for a discount, you gotta pay the retail. Pay all of that. The cost to pay the boss is steep price. Your main chick blowing my nuts like it's casino.
Let me talk my shit. It's time we talk about a few things. In Toronto, we the strong arm guards. It's a true thing. Songs? Nah, it's slugs, not words. That a riddle in your bar long pause. It's a new thing, but classic like wonton sauce. Add the poutine, we gravy, get the cheese
storming
off. Many layers to our crew with no long johns on. Never went to prom, but she rests the pom-poms on. The king. Listen, so they treated like casino dice. I am loaded in her head like I've been treating lice. Watch her complain and tell her why she can. I know this bitch ball by the way she blocked with care. I'm saying, I love to rub it in. Every win I get, it seem the trouble scared. So you pimple face niggas better come again.
Eat what you kill, Cypher Soze.
This is Don Schuler's. This is off Pressure Cooker album. The bonus tracks.
4 plus 5, that's a 9, not 10. And all of them shot, it go in or your friend.
We're going to do one more track, then I'm going to have a little more chat. Is that okay?
Come again.
Hell yeah.
Sing, come again.
Brown bag money. You know what fucking time it is? Hold up. Brown bag money. Brown bag money. Brown bag money. Brown bag money.
Brown bag money. Brown bag money.
You know what fucking time it is?
Futurewave.
You have to control this song tonight, that's it.
Car maneuvers, street scholars, my son's tutor. Blunt full of strong Buddha, fight a barracuda. Palm Beach, dark streets, walked on. Life for the long shooter, stakes from Don Shulers. Old girl said I used to break her heart daily, but I gotta hit the road and make this all pay me. Sometimes I know it's hard to play your part, baby. Through the years when we watch the same cops kill me. All the stress that I brought in your life. Late cold nights making sure my pockets was right. My blood tongue fridge, your heart lost to the ice. This game will make you or break you, that's the cost for the price. We on the rise, I took that for the team. It been months now, I only see your face in my dreams. That's Marie, she taught me a lot, she taught me a lot, I won't forget. She
Yo, sorry about that.
walk with me up the steps, goddamn. She dropped me off at
That's why these turntables are getting serviced.
goddamn. She dropped me off at court, walk with me up the steps, goddamn. Now we distant, barely speak no more. So I'm focused, I'm really in the streets no more. Why's that? Cause you don't change until you lose what you used to have. This game
Sounds of Daniel's son.
choose a path. You better off, I'm not the one to build a life around.
Futurewave.
You have to control this song tonight,
to
that's
quiet
it.
down. I'm trying to see how many cities got a Chinatown. Frequent flyers racking up the air mileage now. But it seems like it'll never happen. You was a better half. I got the legends class. There's no doubt this one's for you like Teddy Pendergrass. Think of the answers for all the questions I never asked. You was looking for love but never found it here. 24 on the clock, my final hour's near. I learned to face death without the fear. I just hope when you get the message it's loud and clear.
Yo. Someone asked me what track a certain track was. I got it wrong. I said it was Don Shula's. The track he was asking for was Strong Arm Gods, featuring Ace and Eastwood, and that was off the, I think, Eat What You Kill
Eat
album.
What You Kill.
Yeah. So I got that wrong. So apologies about that. So we didn't have any questions come in. Have you ever been to the UK?
No.
No.
No. Never, no.
I had a little DM with Ace and Eastwood. He was talking about some TV program he saw, and I said, has he seen a program called Top Boy? Have you seen Top Boy?
I heard about it. I don't watch too much shows. My wife is trying to get me to watch some stuff, but I don't really watch.
I've not been to Canada. I've been to America, but he was obviously Top Boy doesn't represent what the whole of UK is like, but it represents what kind of London is like. And he said it was very similar to kind of Canada. Well,
Toronto.
Toronto.
Like Toronto, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I think the UK and Toronto are very similar in some ways.
Yeah. I mean, how is I don't know if you can answer this. Is there much of a difference between America and Canada, seeing as you're kind of like bordering each other?
Well, Rochester is like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
From us. Yeah, it's like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
So we're not too far from the border. Niagara Falls is like an hour and a half from here, and then you're in Buffalo. So it's not far for us, no.
And do you hop over the border? Do you spend a lot of time in America, or?
No, not since COVID. We were supposed to go, like me, Daniel, Finn, all of us. We were supposed to go to the U.S. for a lot of to do shows and all that shit, but
yeah,
that all got shut down.
I mean, regarding like Canadian hip hop, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't been aware of it, but it just seems in the last couple of years, especially on the underground scene, it's just blown up. Most of my, or a high percentage of my favorite hip hop is all coming out of Canada, more so than America.
That's dope.
I mean, do you think is there an explanation to that, or?
I think we've always had talent. It's just now since the internet and stuff, people now could discover what we're working with over here.
Yeah.
So before you only know about Cardinal or Drake, but there was always a lot of artists, a lot of street artists from Toronto. So, but now you could discover them and see them, and we could get our music to you. But back then, no. But there was always talent over here.
Do you think once all this COVID is over and the restrictions are over, are you guys going to try and come over and do some shows in the UK?
We would love to. Definitely. If the opportunity is there, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, special shout out to Bozak. He's another dope Canadian producer.
Definitely. Bozak showed us a lot, man. Thanks to Bozak, he kind of laid the groundwork for what we do. You know what I mean? I followed his path.
Yeah.
Salute to Bozak.
Nicholas Craven as well.
Definitely. Definitely.
There's the label Crate Division.
Yeah.
Was you have done some stuff with the Crate Division label? Is that correct?
No. Danielson was part of Crate. Yeah. So that was my connect to what they were doing. So, yeah. But other than that, like I had no connections to them.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna drop a couple more, and then we'll see if there's any more questions, and then we're taking from there. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually boogie soon. It's getting real cold over here, and I can't drive while we're on.
All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll wrap. So I just want to say, I bet you've only been able to see my torso. Sorry about that. It's the shot.
All good, bro.
No, I just want to say, look, a massive thank you for coming on this live. I know a lot of people were excited about this and to see you. I know that it's rare that you do these. So yeah, just big up for coming on and taking your time out to do this. Thank you for all the great music as well that you've produced. Thank you for running such a good label and being a good stand-up guy. And yeah, I just look forward to hearing more from you and your crew this year. I know it's going to be another big year for you.
For sure. Thank you. And you asked me, and I'll do it, bro. Whatever you need, I got you, bro. Because you're a real supporter, and just know that I'm gonna support you with whatever you do as well. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. So yeah, have a good evening or rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend, and yeah, a big thank you all to everyone who tapped in as well. And we'll do something again soon in the future, hopefully.
For sure. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Thank you for taking your time and asking us questions. This was really dope. The time flew. I can't believe it's already 5:37. Remember I told you I only got 1 hour?
No, I know. Because when we were speaking, you were saying, how long do you want to do it? And I was thinking, normally when I do these live mixes or whatever, sometimes they go on like 3-4 hours. I didn't want to kind of scare you and say, right, it's going to be 3 hours. So I said, look, we'll do an hour. But I knew like time just flies.
For sure. When I get I'm setting up a little spot in my house right now where I can, do more Instagram live stuff, because right now I don't have the space. That's why I don't do this stuff. But soon I'm gonna have everything set up and I can do like live beat sessions. And if somebody wants to battle me, I'll battle them, on the beats. So, I'm gonna have everything set up for that.
No, that'd be dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because I know I got a lot of people hit me up remember in the beginning of COVID when they had like all the producers were battling each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people hit me up, man, and I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the space. I'd have to go to Finn's studio if I was to participate, you know? But I'm gonna set it up where I can actually participate now. So
cool. Because
yeah,
I mean, I got to give him a special. It was basically Hobgoblin Beats. I done something with him before Christmas, like this, what we're doing, and we both kind of enjoyed it. And then you just randomly popped up on a live, and I tapped in, and you were saying kind of how it was your first time that you've done a live, and I just thought, right, why don't we do this again? So it was cool that you was like up for it. So, you know, respect. Thank you very much.
2021 is the year I break out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? And start doing, you know, different things. You know, showing my face a little more. You know.
Just on the last note, I've done I've done a mix. There's no talking over the top of it. It's nearly 2 hours. If anyone wants to copy that mix, just send me your email in my DM, and I'll email you that mix. It's got all the tunes plus some more that we play tonight. Once again, massive thank you to Futurewave. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Maximum respect. And
appreciate you, brother.
I'm sorry that everyone just saw my belly for the whole 2.5 hours, but you know, it's better than my face. Well,
my bro, appreciate you, Matt. Thank you very much, man, for inviting me. And again, we'll definitely chop it up again, bro.
Definitely. All right, take it easy. And everyone who's locked in live, take it easy. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, and see you in a couple of weeks. Take it easy. Respect.
Respect. Peace, brother. Peace.
Yo, the Rooster. Instagram shut. Big up the right. Grilled Chew Party. Art Assassin in the house. Cameron Holmes sat back in. Yeah, we got shut down by the Instagram. They picked up on some stuff I was playing. So, let's finish off with we're going to do another 15 minutes. And if you just bear with me, 15 minutes. Right. Are you ready? 15 minutes. I can't play that VITC stuff because we're going to get shut down. But what we can play is this.
Erica, what have you had to drink tonight?
Just Hennessy.
Just Hennessy?
Just that.
How much Hennessy would you say?
I don't know, a lot. A lot.
Erica, why do you like to drink Hennessy?
Because that's just the best drink on earth.
Is it also because you're a super classy lady?
Hennessy is not classy.
Aren't you classy?
No. I'm ratchet as